America.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today in Chicago's Ukrainian village because innocent, peaceful Ukrainians are being slaughtered by Russian invaders. I want to thank the Polish, the Lithuanian, Belarus, Bosnian, Latvian, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstani, Georgian, Estonian, and other ethnic community representatives for joining us here today. Last week, President Volodymyr Zelensky said that the future of European democracy is being decided now, here in Ukraine. I would add that the future of democracy and rule of law for the entire world is being decided now in Ukraine. Ukraine is not only defending its own democracy, sovereignty, and territorial integrity, but defending these values which we in America and our allies hold dear. When President Clinton needed assistance to quell the genocide in the Balkans, NATO called upon Ukraine to send its military. When President Bush needed a coalition of the willing to provide assistance in Iraq, NATO called again upon Ukraine, and Ukraine sent troops. Ukraine has been a very active member in the NATO Partnership for Peace program. Today, Ukraine has been invaded by a monster. And NATO cannot say, sorry guys, but you aren't a member, so we can only do so much. This is not acceptable. We Americans and our allies owe Ukraine a lot, and now we must pay up, even if we have to share some economic pain. Remember, every Ukrainian soldier's boots on the ground is one less American soldier there. Ukrainians will fight Putin's voluntary war of aggression.
Good point there, bro.
Ukrainians will resist the Russian invaders, but they cannot do it without our help. We appreciate the strong support of our Illinois congressional delegation has shown for Ukraine, and we appreciate that you, along with our other elected officials, are here with us on this day. We will begin our event with a prayer for peace. I now call upon Bishop Benedict, Bishop of the St. Nicholas Eparchy.
A few days ago, we heard about this news, aggression, war to Ukraine. But it's not war with Ukraine and Russia. It's war with aggression and dignity, with Putin and all world. We don't have like Christianity weapon, but we have the very important weapon which we can use is our prayer. Let's together pray our Father. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
I now call upon Igor Jachun, President of the Ukrainian Congress Committee of America, Illinois Division, the oldest and largest organization in the United States uniting the Ukrainian diaspora.
Thank you, Paul. For the media, I have to spell my name, so please bear with me. My name is Dan, D-A-N, middle name Ihor, I-H-O-R, and my last name, D-I-A-Z-Z-U-N. And I have the honor and privilege of serving as the President of the Ukrainian Congress Committee of America, Illinois Division. Most Reverend Bishop Benedict, General Counsel of the Government of Ukraine in Chicago, Sidi Kolodov, Vice Consul General Drobo, Honorable Congressman Davis, Quigley, I believe Congressman Krishnamurti is on his way. Thank you. Governor Pritzker, it's a pleasure to have you here. And of course, our Mayor of Chicago, Honorable Lauren Lake. Your support today shows your true faith in the Ukrainian community of Chicago and greater Chicago. Thursday, the world awoke to a new reality. A nuclear armed superpower invaded its neighbor. Putin, who calls Ukrainians brothers and categorically states that we are one people, unleashed his satanic forces on the Ukrainian nation. Russians have shelled kindergartens, orphanages, civilian buildings, and yesterday, of all things, a children's cancer hospital. These actions are war crimes and are designed for two purposes and two purposes only: to demoralize Ukraine and to create as much human tragedy to force the Ukrainians to capitulate. What Putin did count on was the resolve and the will of the Ukrainian people, not only to resist, but to fight and fight hard. The armed forces of Ukraine have proved to be a formidable force and have repelled Russian invaders and not been able to take a single major population center. And resisted any and all calls to lay down arms and surrender. Putin has called upon the Ukrainian military not to just lay down arms, but to turn them on the leadership, calling them fascists, neo-Nazis. How can a country that elected a Jewish president be neo-Nazis or fascists? Make no mistake. Putin's only aim is to destroy Ukraine, destroy our language, our culture, and our heritage. He is now threatening Sweden and Finland for their stated desire to join NATO. Putin sees NATO and the European Union as existential threats to his control over Russia and what he terms the near abroad. Russian oligarchs, though, are allowed to live in luxury homes and apartments in various European cities, and their children attend the best Western schools, and their fortunes are only allowed due to his benevolence. He has fueled war in Georgia, Syria, and now Ukraine, and meddled in elections to gain support and build a cadre of useful idiots, both on the extreme left and on the extreme right. This must end, and end now. The Ukrainian diaspora across the free world calls upon the United States and every civilized country in the West to call Putin what he is, a war criminal. The United States, the United Nations, and every civilized country has to declare Russia a terrorist state and remove all, not some, but all Russian banks from SWIFT. Cripple their economy and make them pay. We call upon America and the West to send arms and humanitarian aid to our brothers and sisters and to avert the looming human tragedy. The Russia of Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, and Tchaikovsky is dead. The Russia of today is the spawn of Lenin, Stalin, Beria, and Putin, and is a pariah state. In an interview Friday, Dmitry Medvedev said that Russia no longer needs to negotiate with anyone, and that they can padlock their embassies. He also stated that from moving forward, they will now look at the world only through binoculars and gun sights. President Biden and leaders of the free world accommodate his wish. Remove every diplomat from Moscow. Expel every Russian diplomat and every Russian FSB agent that masquerades as a diplomat or a journalist from the free world. Back to Moscow where they belong. Russia no longer believes in the rule of law and international order, but has reverted to the law of the jungle. In closing, I would like to quote the words of Ukraine's greatest poet and bard, Taras Shevchenko. Борітеся, поборете, вам Бог помагає. За вас правда, за вас слава і воля святая. To paraphrase, fight the victory. God is helping, for your side is the side of truth, glory, and freedom. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless Ukraine. Slava Ukraini!
I now call upon the Consul General of Ukraine in Chicago, Mr. Serhiy Kolydov.
Thank you, Sustainability, Honorable Governor, Honorable Mayor, others, dear Ukrainian community, dear American friends, and dear friends from all nations and nationalities. For 4 days, the full-scale war launched by Russia against Ukraine continues at the very heart of Europe. The enemy has slowed offensive operation in selected areas with the support of long-range operational and tactical aircraft, high precision long-range weapons deliberately hit civilian infrastructure. The most intense fighting occurred around the city of Kiev, in the northeast, Chernihiv, Sumy, Kharkiv, and in the south, Kherson, Zaporizhia, Mariupol. Ukraine fights, but now we are not alone in the war. The world supports Ukraine. The international coalition in defense of Ukraine and the peace continues to grow. As now, there are 73 countries and 9 international organizations support us. We count upon the proper reaction by the international community. We are grateful to our partners, especially our partners from State Illinois and the City of Chicago, the declaration from the City of Chicago for the support of Ukraine. And we have provided and continue to provide additional support, and in a variety of ways. For the decision of Turkey to block the access of Russian warship to the Black Sea. For introducing the ban of Russian air vessels in airspace for arms, military equipment and ammunition sent over to us for our purpose. For the humanitarian support and the refugee camps provided to the citizens of Ukraine in Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, Romania, Moldova, for fuel supplies, Azerbaijan and Sakara. Russian population is protesting against Putin's decision to attack Kyiv. Thousands of Russian citizens in more than 50 Russian cities have already been detained for participating in peaceful protests. Ukrainian people are dying for the freedom of Ukraine and Europe.